Howdy, folks. Howie Cat here. Not going to do it. Well, I'll do a little bit of reading, but it's a Chick Track video. And I got this in the mail. Apparently, I've been put on a Chick Track mailing list. They must love my videos. And they saw that a free sample track came out. And that's the newest one they put out. Is that all? And well, I'm not going to read that. I was more interested in what was in this envelope. That was in it. And a little booklet about how you can do whatever. I don't know. Room encouraging. It's basically a scripture type of thing. And it promotes their Chick Tracks, which I see nothing wrong with promoting your product. And they have full-size comic books and whatnot. Self-addressed stamped envelope is included. If you want to order anything, there's a letter of brothers and sisters in Christ talking about the new Chick Track and this. Now, some things in here surprised me. I really looked closely at a Chick Track or Chick Publications order form. It came with one, and you can order these. They're relatively cheap. They sell them for 17 cents each, but really they sell them for 130 for $23.95. That's really weird because they're not gonna, they'll send you one, but you pay a lot. So you got to buy a bunch. But they love sending these out to people so they can give them out. And here we go, looking through all the different tracks you can buy and how many you want of each. And if you want them in English or Spanish, makes sense to me. And the first thing I noticed is when we get down to the C's and D's, Dark Dungeon is out of print. Man, I'd love to get a hold of one of those just to do it for you guys. That's interesting. I didn't know they took that out of print. And the other thing that kind of intrigued me is that all? Is that all? That's their newest one. And I mean, you can see is Owl, like, they have some weird titles. But one of the things I noticed was this black Chick Track series. There's a black Chick Track series. Does this mean it's for black people, or I don't? But I started looking at the names, and they're similar to names I'm aware of from other Chick Tracks. But they're close but different. Like Soul Sisters. And here's What's Up? I don't know. Why do they have a black series? And then they have comics, which I would love to get hold of some of those someday. And books and whatnot. So I looked through my little pile of tracks, big pile of tracks, and I spotted these two, which are easy to look at. I actually spotted several that I was like, those are similar covers and similar names, and why are they a little different? I don't know. I guess this is segregation comics, because we have one chick tract called One Way. A spider here I'm going to kill. Okay. Called One Way. Then we see one called The Only Way. One's a paler or a white hand, and one's a darker hand. And this one's a good one to compare and contrast to because there's not a lot to it. It's a pretty simple book. We have Adam and Eve, and God apparently tells them something. Says, no, don't eat the apples. And they eat the apples. Sin. And they're dirty because they sinned. Like I said, it's a fast book. So God built a wall. You can't come here. And they can't clean the sin off. And the sin's there. And they have kids. And the kids have the sin. And everyone has the sin. And they're all sinned. They're all sinners. They ate apples. And then it says, God's love inside. Hole in the wall. Love gift ahead. Free gift ahead. God's love inside. And what's inside there is a museum of sorts. I don't know. Oh, it's a story of Jesus being born. And there's one way. And we see the story of the crucifixion. God's free love gift is Jesus dying for you. And he doesn't like the story. He and she does. They pray. They get cleaned of the sin. And they go, but no, he's not gonna. He sees the one way. God's love gift inside. He says, no, it stinks. Some go in, some don't. And the two that do go up the stairs. And there they are in heaven with God and Jesus. Basic, easy chick tract story. Why did it need another version? Or does it? Is it the same? Let's look at it. We got a darker hand on the front. I mean, it's a little different name. One Way, The Only Way. One hand looks white, one hand looks... Well, let's look at it. And, oh, I see. We've got God with Adam and Eve. And Adam and Eve are black. And he says no to the tree. They look at the tree. And they eat the fruit. Sin. It's evil. They're darkened. They're dirty now. And really, this is exactly the same book. God builds the wall. I'll show you. They can't clean the sin. They're all dirty. Family's dirty. Everyone's dirty with sin. The same. Although the museum doesn't look as interesting. There's hell there instead of this. Oh, there it is. The story of Jesus. Mary looks darker. And we see Jesus is... They're all black. I mean, it's the same story. Now, do people need their stories retold in their race so they can believe it? And they are going to heaven. Is heaven... Oh, and this one, Jesus is a black man. Now, I think, writing stuff for different people, aiming at them, that's all fine, but Why do you have to take a story exactly the same as it is and change people's races, you know, to, I don't know, that's just racist to me. I mean, the story works either way. They can do it, but why present both, you know? Why not just start incorporating black people and white people together, all going to heaven together? Isn't that the better message? It's an odd thing they do, and I've seen it in about, well, you saw it in the order form, a dozen or so books. They're same books. They don't change anything except the artwork. I I don't know. If you think that's a good move, let me know. I don't. I think that's kind of creepy, kind of segregationist. Because one, it shows me, to me, it looks like there's a white heaven and a black heaven. That's not cool. I just want to be, if there is a heaven, I want to be with people, not, the same color. That is meaningless to me. Anyways, that was a look at some Chick Tract stuff. We'll actually read a Chick Tract. We'll probably read Is That All soon, just to see their newest one and whatever. Anyways, subscribe if you want, and thank you. And that's just, and please let me know, is that, you think that's how things should be? You think there should be white versions and black versions, and they should be separate but equal? I don't. All right, thanks, folks.